This is Edmonton, Alberta, a town predominantly built on grain and oil money, and a place where people build their lives around their sports. The sport now is hockey. The team, the Edmonton Oilers, and the man in the middle, Wayne Gretzky, who at 20 years of age has been in the spotlight for 17 years. His first hockey game was at 3. Mom was the goalie. At 8, he was billed as the next Bobby Orr. At 14, he left home for Toronto, 60 miles away, to play junior hockey. By 16, so much fan mail, he needed a secretary. And a year later, a pro contract worth more than $1 million. The inspiration came from Dad, who had 2 hobbies, hockey and home movies.
That's Wayne in the red, wearing number 9. He's 12 years old. He handled a puck well at that age. You could tell then that he had an exceptional talent, but to think the great Gretzky is just incredible.
Just didn't come at me all at once, and I've grown into it. I think that I've done it since I was 6 years old. People were coming to watch Wayne Gretzky play. It started in small amounts, and I got bigger and bigger. And now I just realized, you know, I go to the rink and all eyes are on me. I got to perform. I got to do my best. I told him, you know, it's very unfortunate, Wayne, but for you, everybody expects you to perform miracles every time you play, and that's the way it's going to be from here on in.
Miracles indeed. So promising was this lifelong hockey player, Edmonton gave him a birthday present at 18, which guaranteed him a team and salary until 1999, the longest contract in sports history. Young Wayne became the Great Gretzky, and so it began. Gretzky set out to prove himself. At 5'11", 165 pounds, it seemed unlikely this gentle, lean player would survive on the ice. But then he began taking the records, shattering Esposito's season point record, averaging a phenomenal 2 points per game, and, like they said he would 12 years ago, breaking Bobby Orr's assist record. All with a style so subtle, few could understand it.
My style is in between a Bobby Clark and a Gilbert Pro style. I just wait for other guys to make mistakes. I think that I try to stay ahead of other players. I try to outthink other players. And I'm not big, I'm not strong, so I try to use my brains a little bit more than using bronze. And I guess just through practice.
If practice makes perfect, it showed during the playoff series with Montreal. The underdog Oilers, led by number 99, stunned the experts and the Canadians. For Gretzky, this was the thrill of thrills. Everybody grows up, that's what they dream about, beating Montreal Canadiens in the playoffs, and it's a tremendous feeling, and you know, we'd love to win the Stanley Cup right now. Well, Edmonton went wild. Their heroes were winners, and there was enthusiasm generally reserved only for Montreal fans.
It has made the patriotism among Edmontonians much stronger because they have somebody carrying the flag, eh?
He's brought in a name anyway, and everybody knows where we are now, I think.
I think he's good looking. That's about it.
The attention has come not only from adoring fans, but from critics as well, who say, the kid's lucky, too slow, no power, that anybody with above-average talent always looks good on a 14th place team. Gretzky likes the fans. The critics, he can do without. It gets to a point where I can't believe why people would want to say it in the first place and what they're trying to accomplish by saying it, whether they're trying to make a name for themselves. I don't know. On Wednesday, the Gretzky confidence made headlines. The New York Islanders, offended by his well-publicized comments that beating the Canadiens was beating the best team in hockey.
I really meant nothing by saying it. I was just happy to beat the Montreal Canadiens, and growing up in Canada, everybody that plays hockey dreams about beating the Montreal Canadiens someday. I'm not a controversial guy, and I know we haven't anything against the New York Islanders.
In the first game, the defending Stanley Cup champs allowed only one Gretzky goal, defeating the Oilers 6-2. The second game, they held Gretzky to 1 assist, Islanders 6-3. The pressure is on, and while Gretzky would like to add the cup to this year's accomplishments, he's not putting his future on the line. The great Gretzky will get greater.